If it's not one thing, it's another surrounding the saga of the Del Mar train tracks. This time, the Del Mar City Council is fighting back over losing millions of dollars for beach access projects from SANDAG, money that was earmarked and access that is required by the Coastal Commission.
Del Mar City Council voted unanimously to send a reminder letter to SANDAG, to the board, and to copy it to the Coastal Commission. Because really, what we want is for the seawalls down below to be delayed until the crossing and the access to the beach is funded.
Looking at this area, you can see an entire menu of improvements that need to happen to prevent the tracks from falling into the ocean. It'll take about 3 years and a whole lot of money, and the process starts this year.
So what's about to happen is that SANDAG is starting a $65 million construction project all along this bluff, with both pilings at the top and seawalls down below.
As a part of that project, the California Coastal Commission is requiring a dedicated beach access point, either over or under the railroad tracks.
So the crossing is going to be an underpass, most likely, and we can put an underpass in here at 7th Street, and then that underpass can go on down to the beach, so that people can get from where we're standing right now all the way down to the waves and the sand.
But the board at SANDAG decided to change things up. The overall project itself has been approved, but the money for the required beach access has been taken away.
Well, one of the board members made a motion to reallocate $14 million of those funds to other projects in other cities.
So instead of the beach access in Del Mar, that money will now be used for bike lanes and walking paths for cities to the north. Not only did SANDAG vote to defund the beach access in Del Mar, it came with an overtone of class warfare.
At that board meeting, one of the board members from the southern part of the San Diego region made the rather flippant remark, "Let Del Mar pay for it."
Of course, the beaches of Del Mar are a regional asset for millions of people, not just the locals. Expect the voices to rise up and the Coastal Commission to chime in.
We sent our letter, and that's a first step. And our city staff will be talking to the Coastal Commission staff and to the SANDAG staff. At the board, I'm going to keep reminding my fellow board members that this crossing and this way to get down to the beach must be funded. They must do it. The Coastal Commission requires this.
And the SANDAG board will not have to wait that long to hear from the people of Del Mar in person. The next SANDAG meeting is this Friday, and the folks from Del Mar plan on following up on that letter with some verbal communication. As for moving the tracks off the coast before they crumble into the ocean, well, there's another community meeting, a public meeting here in Del Mar on February 5th over at Del Mar City Hall. At that time, they will talk about how they're trying to whittle down the options to get these tracks off the coast and into a tunnel somewhere here in Del Mar. Huge projects coming this way, and the folks of Del Mar want to make sure that everybody still has coastal access.